These are the major type chords on the string family 1, 4, 5, and 6. The string set is obviously bottom heavy because there are 3 notes on the very lowest strings on the guitar and then 1 note on the very highest. But it's an interesting sound, and it has sort of an interesting resonance to it. I like it in string writing where you have 3 lower strings and then a very high voice. I think it sounds interesting. And it seems to be very resonant on the guitar. So let's start on the note D. We'll use the D as a root. So this is root 3rd, 5th, and 7th. This is D, F sharp, A, and C sharp. Inverting to F sharp, A, C sharp, and D. And we'll have to go down. You can try this one. This one. It's a little tough to play. I'd just assume use the E on top. This would be A, C sharp, D, and F sharp. Probably better if you really need to have it. You can get it there. And C sharp, D, F sharp, and A is a little difficult. I'd say as a stand-in, do C sharp, D, B, and A. That might be a little easier, and then that might round it out a little easier in terms of strict inversion. But it's interesting about this family is you can also do inversions going the other way. That's going this direction, the closer voicing. You can also do root 5th, 7th, and 3rd. So that's D, A, C sharp, and F sharp. That sounds very nice. F sharp, C sharp, D, and A. Great voicing. That really sounds nice. And the next one would be D, A, D, F sharp and C sharp, which would be a little tough to play. So instead, obviously we can do A, D, F sharp, and G sharp, or maybe put a B on top. A little easier to play. And then on C sharp, F sharp, A, and D. And this is really just voice exchange for that one, but this is a nice voicing. I like this one. Now let's look at the available notes within each specific section and look at it a bit differently. So if we go back to this one, which is D, A, C sharp, F sharp, this can go to an E. If we really want to, we can go back to a B. That's a resonant sound. Okay, now we can move the C sharp. We can move it to B. Very nice sound. Really nice. Okay, so that can go to the C sharp. G sharp and A can both move for a sharp 11 sound. So D, G sharp, A, and E. And even, keep a C sharp on the top. That's beautiful. So that's D, G sharp, A, and C sharp, or maybe a B. So, really nice sound. Now the C sharp can also go up to E, and maybe we move the E to F sharp. Easy to play. Really nice. Okay. So it can move in the other direction as well. Go back to this voicing. A can go to G sharp. Easy to play. Really nice sharp 11 voicing. D, G sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. And maybe an E on the top. Very nice, Very nice. So back here, the G sharp and C sharp, maybe with a B on top. Again, very chordal kind of sound. So going back to this one, maybe the A can move up to B. We've got D, B, E, and F sharp. Easy to play, very nice, very pliable voicing, Good for contrary motion, those voicings. So any of these, the D, B, C sharp, and E is also nice. And you can really hear the separation of the separation of the voices is nice. Okay. Additionally, this A, we can can move down to F sharp and investigate those voicings. So D, F sharp, C sharp, and E. Also, this can move down to B, D, F sharp, B, and C sharp, and maybe up to F sharp. And then maybe the A comes back in, D, A, B, C sharp. Nice voicing as well. The F sharp, G sharp to C sharp. D, F sharp, G sharp, C sharp. What's interesting is we're only on the root voicing. There's so many of these. We haven't even moved off of D yet. There's so many. D, E, the F sharp can go to E. This is nice. It's like an A chord over D, E, A, C sharp, and maybe to B. So that's a beautiful sound too. Okay, so that as well. This is a nice sound, D, E, G sharp, and C sharp. And these are all just from the D major sound, the one chord sound. Now, if we move to the next inversion, F sharp, C sharp, D, and A, very nice. That can move to an E, very nice. And that's a nice voicing, I really like that. It's great. To G sharp. So to E to G sharp, you get a sharp 11 sound. If we move this up to E, we get sort of an F sharp minor sound, which is okay too. Also, if we take the D up and then move the C sharp up as well, we get F sharp, C sharp, E, and A. Very nice. That's a great, really nice voicing. F sharp, D, E, and A. Really beautiful. The next thing is to get rid of the seventh. So we get rid of the C sharp and make it A. That's great. Oh, it's beautiful voicing. So you have F sharp, A, D, E, sort of an add 9. And of course you can add the inner voice motion now. So really beautiful stuff. Okay, back. So now the F sharp can go to the E as well. So you get sort of an 11th sound. E, A, D, F sharp. Sounds like a D chord over the E. Really nice. Really nice sounds. So even just freely, all those chord sounds sound nice. They're very, very beautiful sounds. Let's go to the A. We'll leave the F sharp for right now. I mean, there are plenty more with that F sharp. But for right now, let's sort of move away and go to the A. A little bit more difficult to voice on the A. A good place to start is A, D, E, and F sharp. That's great. And then you can get the sharp 11. So in other words, that E can move to G sharp. Also, A, D, F sharp, and G. It's a triad with a sharp 11th. That's a great sound. And maybe move it up to the B. So you can really hear the inner voice. Okay. A, E, F sharp, and B. Sort of sounds like an A chord, but works. Works as sort of a D, substitute D sound. Okay. Also A, D, G sharp, and B. And maybe that can, again, go back. A, D, G sharp, and F sharp. A, D, G sharp, C sharp. And then back. A, little stretchy, A, F sharp, B, and D. Really goes back nice as a pedal tone to that D. Okay, so that's good for the A, and now for the C sharp, again, that first voicing is nice. C sharp, D, B, and A. Also, the obvious C sharp, F sharp, A, and D. This A can move to a sharp 11 to a B. Okay. Also, which is an interesting voicing, C sharp, A, B, and D. And you can kind of oscillate back and forth between taking the D from the low string to, from the high string. That's nice. Also, C sharp, A, D, E. I like that sound. And maybe put an F sharp on top. Okay. So you can see that there are a lot of opportunities on this particular string family. And those are just the major chords. So again, to summarize, these are just the major type chords on the 1, 4, 5, 6 string family.